They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready. And the finish! In for the pieces! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now the shoots! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Tigres are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out towards the flank, and it's Beckham. Madrid finding their passes. Cruyff! Ibrahimovic touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and the through ball. Face to face with the keeper. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Madrid already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Knocks it out wide. Great vision. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He is through here. Oh, this looks sharp. That has ended up in no man's land. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. 15 minutes till half-time. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cruyff. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Otto. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Ibrahimovic. Haaland. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet running with the ball. Well, they've got it again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Hullet. Rui Costa. Nicely weighted ball. He slings it in. Up he goes! Just needed better contact. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's a key interception. Rui Costa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It could be... And a chance! He scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Haaland. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Ibrahimovic! Rui Costa. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Otto. And it's Rui Costa. Tries to pass it through. To Beckham. Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's being shifted off it. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. Takes a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hullet. Played into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Ibrahimovic, just eases him off the ball. Nicely intercepted.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Bullet, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. Threads one in. Oh, what a ball! Chance, surely! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the pass is intercepted. Pele. Rui Costa. Now it's Rui Costa. Quality ball. Ibrahimovic. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Right card! And that's caused a worry or two. Ake. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's been cut out, well played. Otto. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Ibrahimovic. It's a goal kick. Ake. And it's Hullet. Beckham. And it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass is just off target. Van Dijk. It's Hullet. Now he's got space here. That'll be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores.
And that's really well manoeuvred. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic! Oh, should have put that away.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Tigres have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well played. And that was very necessary. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bullet. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gattuso. And it's Hullet. Not the most accurate pass. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Shifted it to the flank, looking for the run. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the number on the board is 3. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. And that's that. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's not...
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Courtois clears, and he's only too happy to take that back. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And across it goes. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Oh, good. He's having a go! And he's done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Collar. Oh, that's well spotted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This might spell... And Gullit! was a half-decent effort. Short changes him with that pass. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the keeper's there to save. And this is Ibrahimovic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ake. Ake was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruit. Ibrahimovic! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Tigres get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's played through for him. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Stood up well to him there. Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard. That's been cut out, well played. Rui Costa. Threads one in. Pele has it out wide and in space. Ibrahimovic!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Serginho. 5 minutes till the break. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Beckham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Gullit. Serginho gets a foot in here. Beckham. Gullit. Knocks it into space. And this is Pele. It's Pele! He scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly loved him.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Gullit hurtling down that right flank. Oh, that's superb. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Gullit. Gullit. Beckham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that's clever. And he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Courtois claims comfortably. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is ended up in no man's land. Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. Now there... And a chance! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Haaland. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Otto. And this is Pele. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, it's come to nothing.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Otto looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Now it's Haaland. Otto. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's got... Oh, smashing header! They've done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Collier. And this is Ibrahimovic. Has a look and plays it forward. Haaland is onto this. Haaland! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And this is Pele. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. It's Rui Costa. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pele gets into a good position.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Adams getting this one clear. He's gone for goal!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rijkaard.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Looking to play him in.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Otto wins the duel this time. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Haaland. That's going to go a long way. And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. He's tried one! This time surely! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passes short and sharp, and here's Ibrahimovic. Haaland. And there's green grass ahead of him. Tigres are looking to break at pace, and he's in on goal. There's the shot, and he's following up. It's in. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Tigres are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rui Costa. Good ball, good take. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Madrid have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. And the through ball. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Pele. Pull it. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's made its way to him. Done delicately. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Adams. Tigres upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Knocks it into space. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pullet cuts it out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Koeman cuts out the pass. Pullet. Now it's Pele. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Pullet. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. That's good. He looks to lift it. Rui Costa. Pullet. Now it's Pele. Nicely shaped ball. Collar. Collar! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Otto stood his ground strongly. Collier. He's gone direct here. So what can they make of this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. 5 minutes till the break. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Real chance! That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pele. Tries to play it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's the keeper's ball.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And that could set him on his way. Pullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a cute ball. Collier. He's having a go. He's got a goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so...
And there's the end of the first half. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 27 será reemplazado por el dorsal 7, Silvestre. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Tigres get the second half going. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's a chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? The ball goes, and again! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Beckham clears. Oh, that's well spotted. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Threads one in. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Pele. He's found a way through. Swings in across.
Tigres clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And this is Pele. And he's managed to get... It's Pele! Brilliant from Pele! About as smooth as it gets. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
A well cut out. Can he finish? Sticks it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
And the shots! They've done it! And they get themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's going to go a long way. Can he get on the end of this? No, that pass isn't the best. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a sharp pass. Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Tigres really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's quick to get it clear again. It's a pretty loose pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's a threatening ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Tigres really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rui Costa. Corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tigres have the chance to go the other way. Pullet looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright, and again! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Tigres really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, super ball! He's gone for goal! He has done it! Pomp, panache and passion! This, a man full of it all. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
No, that was never going to make it. Rui Costa is the team's great visionary. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Through for him. Otto gets across to intercept that. That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tele. Collar. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Takes the shot! A probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Pele. Oh, super find. It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Back in possession and ready to go again. And he's managed to get free. He's having a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk. Still goalless. And it's made its way to him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now this could be a chance. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's Hullet. Collar is onto this. Hullet. Beckham. Now that's well seen too. Hullet. And that has left him in a heap. Pele. Rui Costa. Koeman. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gattuso. And back to the goalkeeper. Courtois chooses to deal with it himself. Oh, strongly challenged there. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Odo. Rui Costa. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he finish? Ibrahimovic. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And he's straight offside. And he's intervened well there. Odo, played into space. Nicely worked. Well, there's the clearance. Well, there is a look that says it all. Mbappe. Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. Rui Costa. Odo. Now it's Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Not the most... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Great chance! Superb goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Beckham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. Beckham. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Foot in. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Mbappe. Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Gattuso. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Koller. Can he get on the end of this? Gattuso. This looks promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice interception, well timed. Corner number 2 then. And he was alert to it. He's on it, can he get away? Danger averted for now. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that was vital. That's going to go a long way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Serginho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he get it? It's Ibrahimovic! And that could have brought them level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Mbappe. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's managed to get rid.
Tigres really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Koller does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Beckham. Some resolute defending there. Ambitious ball here. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cáceres. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And it's Cáceres. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso. Oh, good. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's